Hi guys, my name is Björn and welcome to Gilmourish. David Gilmour's new single, Between Two Points, has been out for a couple of weeks now, and I'm a bit late to the game. But so many of you has been asking me what I thought of the single and the guitar solo. So I thought I'd make this video and share some of my thoughts. Between Two Points is the second single from the forthcoming album, Luck and Strange. And I did a video on the first single, The Piper's Call. So do check out this card for some of my thoughts on that one. To me, it's a bit strange to release a single that's both a cover song and one that's not performed by David Gilmour on vocals. This is a solo album, so the obvious choice would be him performing the vocals, the guitars and everything, and being the main focus. However, the song and the vocals is performed by his daughter, Romany, and I also talked about this in the previous video, that it's pretty obvious now that this is going to be a intimate album, a family and friends oriented album, and probably quite a new direction musically for David Gilmour as well, working with another producer and some new people. It's a beautiful song, and I think Romany does a pretty good job with the vocals. It reminds me a bit about Tracy Thorn from Everything But a Girl, and another singer that I'm very fond of, Emiliana Torrini, that Roland Orzabal from Tears of Fears worked with a few years ago. And her voice fits this song pretty well. I'm curious to see how they're going to perform this song live. Is she going to come up on stage with David? Is he going to perform the whole album? At this point, we obviously don't know. There's not a lot of guitars going on with this song. There's some acoustic stuff underneath the vocals and the rest of the band, but it's very toned down, surprisingly. And again, this is a David Gilmour solo album, so it's a bold move, I think, having his daughter to perform. It's a cover song and there's not a lot of guitars, and they choose to release it as a single. The guitar solo at the end is a bit unusual in the sense that it's a tone that I really haven't heard from David before. It's very dark, it's very in your face. I can hear that he's using a lot of compression, and obviously there's some rotary going on, there's some modulation. I'm guessing that he's using his Yamaha rotating speaker cabinet with the fast setting. The horns are rotating fast for that high-speed tremolo sound, similar to how he would perform Any Color You Like on stage, using the Leslie cabinets in the 70s and later on the Doppler on the Division Bell tour. To me, the playing sounds a bit uninspired, to be honest. I've heard so many of these licks before, and he's repeating himself. There's some stuff there that's quite pleasing to hear, and obviously it's David Gilmour. You hear his tone, you hear his playing, and you get the usual chills. But it's nothing special, at least for me. Again, I feel that it's more what he would do when he's doing guest performances with other artists, when he just does a fly-in, plug in his guitar in the studio, squeezes out a guitar solo or two, and just leaves. So I'm curious to see how the rest of the album is going to be guitar-wise. At this point we have only heard 2 songs, and again, in the previous video that I did on Piper's Call, I started by saying that I really didn't have any expectations for this album based on Rattle That Lock, which I really didn't like. But again, as with Piper's Call, Between Two Points has a beautiful production. It's a sound and a production that I really like, that I could see myself using on some of my albums. And it's been very inspirational listening to these 2 tracks. So that's definitely something that I'm going to bring with me as an inspiration. And I'm very much looking forward to the full album, not least because of what I've heard production-wise, but also I'm very intrigued by the fact that this is probably going to be a very personal album, and I'm eager to hear what is coming up with. David Gilmour is releasing a couple of videos now, and I'm sure he's going to continue talking about the different guitars. One funny little thing about this video is that it's using a signature black Strat. It's a NOS. He's been using these on and off since the Rattle That Lock tour. He brought a few of them on as a spare. Now he's obviously sold the original black Strat at the 2019 Christie's auction. So he's using a couple of NOS guitars, and a little detail is the sticker on top of the upper horn on the guitar. It seems to me like a small cat, which reminds me of the sticker he had in '71, I think. I've written about it in the Black Strat article on Gilmourish. So that's a funny little detail. So there you have it. That's my thoughts. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Did you like the song? What are your hopes for the new album now that we've heard 2 songs? And I'll see you soon.